Oh. Can anyone actually see this stream live? Can anyone actually see it? It's there. I don't know when it starts. It's the annoying part. It doesn't tell me when it's probably started. So I can't help myself. Hi, people joining. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the NRL here, the Nitrous Racing League. We are back, and we are raring to go once again here in the sunny desert. Just going to turn my audio down again because I turned it back up for the race, and now I need to turn it back down again. Beautiful. So, yes. How's there only one person in? Where is all the people? All the people are not here. We are live. This is one live. Zero people. Ah, here come the people now. Whoa! So, yes, good evening everyone, and welcome to NRL Tier 3, so the lowest tier here, aka the slowest drivers, but no fear, no fear. They may be the slowest, but they may not necessarily be the worst at racing in terms of, you know, they might have better racecraft, they might have better vision, you know what I mean? It's not necessarily in terms of that. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on and talk about the session itself. This is round 2, so we've got quite a few faces in who may either have not been here last week or have just recently joined, actually. So I will probably be able to run you through, if you give me 2 seconds, who was here last week and who was not, because I have the memory of a goldfish. Here we go. So, people who were here last week. Peoples. So, let's have a look. MW115 won the race last week, as we all do remember. I do actually remember that, so he won the race last week. East Level Bot, who is here today as well, he came second. Yeetmex, who was there in the Ferrari, he was there last week, came third. Burglar was a solid 4th place. Tango, who is not here this week, he was in 5th. Loquito Jaja, who's also not here this week, in 6th. RXD Iron in 7th, and MLS BR in 8th place. Now, there was a few more people here last week, but I'm going to go through anyway. People who we haven't seen. Hidden Bot, by the way. Here today in the Williams. Court of East. I'm going to call him Court of East. It's quite nice to say that, actually. In the Aston Martin, very nice choice of car there. He is teaming up with MLS BR5. El Patrick, the other Ferrari driver, he wasn't here last week, but is here this week. Hello, everyone in the chat. Good evening, Mr. Yidmex. Hello, it's X5. Hello. Charlie as well here in the Red Bull. Ted, who you may remember from last season, back again, this time in the Alpha Tauri. Eatler, who you'll all know very well, also in the Red Bull. Cast, Boo His. I'm going to just call him Cast. Cast in the Alfa Romeo. This J, I'm going to call him this. I'm just going to call him this J. This J in the Alfa Romeo as well, he wasn't here last week. And Tunnock's Tea Cake, who is a new driver. So welcome as well, who was in the Mercedes garage. So yes, good evening all, good evening. What's this? Restarted. Confused as why it's who is I see. No, it wasn't restarted. We had to wait until about 10 past to get the last person in because they were having issues. But no, this hasn't been restarted. Just a bit of a late start. Yeah, having to wait for. Yeah, we were waiting. Someone had trouble joining the lobby. So, but everyone is here who was supposed to be here, which is good. Oh, that's probably F1 Lover asking the reason why. Is that F1 Lover asking the reason why? Probably, yeah. Oh yeah, Easy Level Bot just had, it gave him the I can't get my words out. I can't say words. I'm a commentator and I can't say words. That's brilliant, that, isn't it? Gave him the all. I can't say words. Why can't I say words? The session no longer exists. Excuse. Well, he didn't give the excuse. The game gave him the session no longer exists. And yeah, so he couldn't join. But then he sorted it out, got back in. All things are good, and so yes, we're here. Let's have a look at the terms of qualifying at the moment. 10 minutes left to go in the session. MLS BR5 on pole position at the moment with a 28.8. Burglar in second with a 28.8 also. Then it's this J, I'm just going to call him this J, in third place at 29.8. Just put that time in there. Cass in fourth with 30.0. MW115, last week's race winner in Australia with a 30.2. So he's going to be looking to improve on that. Hidden Bot, 30.6. 30.8 for Quarter East. L. Patrick with the 30.9. So yes, and then there's obviously a few more people to come out. Look at now, round on board with Yeetmex coming through turn 11. Oh, and he just lost the car, but he's kept it out of the wall. And I did tell him no spinning, but he's done just that. He has spun the car. Let's get all my telemetry and track map up because I just haven't done that yet. That's better. There we go. Ready to get going. Managed to keep it out of the wall there. He's done a very good job. Eatler's coming into the pits. Charlie just starting a lap as well. As you see, he comes through the turn 4 there. Down through turn 5. Through turn 6. Sorry, I think this is turn 7. This is, wait. 8. No, this is turn 8. And this is 9 and 10. God, I'm getting my corner numbers mixed up. So yeah, down through 9 into turn 10. Probably the most difficult corner on the Bahrain International Circuit. That downward turning braking zone, as you saw, very easy to lock up. Now down into turn 11, as he goes through turn 11. Now through turn 12. Up through the slightly more difficult turn 13. Don't want to get on that inside curve. Very unpredictable on the car. Now through turn 14 there. That's right. Am I getting this corner? What am I getting? Ah, yes, that's never always the best thing. Charlie, 29.9 there, so not too bad. Yeah, 16 turns, so I was right, wasn't I? Maybe I was right. I was just doubting myself. No, there's 15 turns, Mr. Zexify. 15 turns. Okay, so that whole corner counts as turn 11. Alright. CC. Messy. CC. Cool, according to the F1, if you look at the official F1 track map on Google Images, they stated as 15 corners. So that's what I'm going to go with, 15 corners. Just looking out to see a few more people still yet to put in some laps. Ted coming around the final corner. He's going to be starting his lap now on the soft tyres. So everyone's going to be qualifying on the softs. You can't qualify on the mediums now. As the rules and regulations have changed. Someone just moved up the order. It's a Quarter East, yes. 29.6 for him. And he moves himself up into third position there. Good evening, Mr. BCRE Sports, Mr. Black Country Mush. Welcome to the chat, sir. Good evening, welcome to the Bahrain International Circuit. Here goes Ted now. Through turn 5 now, through turn 6 here. Down into turn 8. Interesting use of gears there. He's gone for third, actually. I went for a second through there. Oh, he goes quite a bit deep, but he actually gets the corner not too badly there through turn 10. Eatler starting his lap now as well in the Red Bull. Let's see if anybody else is coming towards the end of their lap. There's a McLaren on his way. MW115, last week's race winner. Can he put in a solid time here? Looks to be good. As he comes down towards the line, it's not going to be in the 28s. It's going to be... Ooh, he's gone 2 tenths slower. So he may try it again now. He's got no ERS left at all to go for another lap. But he may well chance it. But he's going to have no ERS at all to go for anything. There's a few people just starting to cross the line. I think that's Ted coming around the final corner here. As he comes down across the line, let's see what he's able to do. He's comes across the line, it's a 30.7, so he moves himself up into 9th place there. And still a few more laps to come in. Eatler on a lap at the moment. He's just going down through that middle DRS zone in the second sector. So keep an eye on him. Utemex just starting his lap now as well. He goes down towards turn 1. You see as well, MW115. He's still on a lap, but I can't tell whether he's improving or not. And now it's a spin from Eatler. Yes, it is, through the very treacherous turn 11. That seems to be causing a lot of problems in this year's game, turn 11. Very difficult getting out of that corner. These cars really seem to struggle with traction. I mean, obviously the downforce is so much different, but MW115 is 3 tenths down according to the sector split. Is that the way to go, though? Yes, this J in the chat saying P4 for you, yes, but now you've got to improve on that P4. That's what you've got to do next. As the McLaren of MW115 is going to come into the pits. Yeah, smartly does. See if Hidden Bot, is he on a lap or is he also coming into the pits? He may also be doing the same. Now, that could be because he's going to try and get another lap in. Yes, he will. He's probably going to go another fresh set of tyres. Get a lap in. Umex at the moment coming through turn 11 and probably a bit more tentative on the throttle than he was before. He's got to be careful going through that. Oh, he's going slow, actually. I think this could be a slow second lap. He may then go for another lap after that. As his teammate Al Patrick starts the lap here. He goes down towards turn 1. And big lock up into turn 1 there. Just car not turning in the direction he wanted it to, and he's gone straight through. Yeah, the tyre temperatures do, to be fair. Tyre temperatures are such a big thing in this game now, tyre temps. So it's going to be interesting to see. So Charlie comes out, Cass comes out as well. Yeah, so we'll have to see what they do. Al Patrick, he's invalidated his lap, so that'll be him probably into the end of the pits at this lap. Yeah, I mean, I think the thing with tyre temps, what I've noticed is it's your initial coming out the pit lane. Your core temperatures are the key. You can warm your surface temperatures up really nicely, like very easily, but it's the core temperatures which are the issue. But once you get the core temperatures up there, they're fine. It's then the surface temperatures you need to watch out for. Because if you have too much surface temperature, that's when you start to lose traction. So, yeah, I think that's a lot of stuff to think about now. Obviously, the cars have got a lot more in terms of their damage model now. There's a lot more you can get damaged on a car now. Tyres are such key. I think a setup as well is really key now. The good thing is now you can run the same wings around any track, and it doesn't change as much now. Whereas, like, if you were running, say last game, if you were running 11-11 would be different in Monaco than it would be to somewhere in like Monza, for example. It would be quite strange. So, but yeah, the wing, the sort of in terms of your downforce now, there's a lot there. There's a lot of stuff improved there as well. Yeah, you get floor damage from curbs now if you ride over curbs too harshly. You can also, just honestly depends on anything really. Curbs are deadly around in this game now. Curbs in general. Then we've got an Aston Martin spun at turn 1. I think that's an outlap. Aston Martin, it's quarter of east on an outlap. That Charlie now coming through the middle sector, down through turn 6, through turn 7 now. Long sweeping S's down into turn 8. There's still a downhill hairpin Heavy braking zone. Not really much overtaking goes on through there because you can't really get close to a car behind. Now this is the most difficult corner. An easy curb to ride along there. Extends the car. Causes understeering. For that he's backed out of his lap. That wheel got caught on the outside of the curb there, as you saw. Just completely ruined his lap because he got dragged out. Yeah, and that was unfortunate for him there. Burglar on an outlap. I was going to see who's next behind these guys on a lap. Is it Hidden Bot? No, I think it's Eatler. Yes, Eatler's the next person on a lap, I believe, behind these two guys who came out first out of the entire pack. So let's see what Eatler's able to do. As he comes through 11 and 12 there, down through the treacherous turn 13. Sorry, the turn 12 is the treacherous turn. I mean, that exit of 13 there is really interesting. Now down towards the final two corners, really one corner through 14, then the little king of 15 up to the line. Let's see what he's able to do here. He's got to put in a time. Will it be a good one? It's a 29.8. Moves himself into 4th place. There's going to be an Aston Martin coming across the line. That's Quarter East. So he's next across the line. But I want to have a look at the current pole sitter, MLS BR5, as he's going to be coming down towards the final corner now. And I think that's just him. No, that wasn't a full lap. So I think that was him just seeing what he could do there. And this is Hidden Bot. He's 2 tenths up according to the Delta. Is he going to improve? He improves by a 10th. He may now go for another lap. A checkered flag has come out, so Cass won't get a lap in. He will stay as he is. L. Patrick won't get a lap in either. Yemex unable to put a lap in at all. Tunnock's Tea-Cake hasn't put a lap in. Neither is Easy Level Bot, who is retired from this session. Let's see who's going to be next to come across the line. It's going to be an Alfa Romeo with no wing, and that's this J, who will not be improving anymore. There's going to be a Ferrari, that's L. Patrick, he won't improve, and Ted spinning in the final corner, and I don't know whether he was up on his time or not, but he won't improve either. So many people spinning here. Now I'm interested to see what Charlie can do. He comes around the final corner. Let's see if he's able to improve on his time. And he goes 9 tenths faster. He moves himself up into 3rd place. That is a storm of a lap at the end from the Red Bull. His Red Bull teammate is running slowly. He won't be able to improve. And I'm looking at this, looking at Quarter East here. He's coming around the final 2 corners. Is he going to improve Quarter East? He comes up to the line. No, he's backed out of his lap. He'll come into the pits. Can the man on pole do anything more? Burglar not able to improve. He only goes a 2 tenths behind the Paulson, and I think that is going to be it. Unless Hidden Bot can pull something out the bag, I think it's going to be MLS with the pole position, and it is. So MLS BR5 takes pole position, and Burglar will start on the 2nd row of the grid in the McLaren. Well, that was a pretty big combat lap there from Charlie at the end there. 9/10 improvement. Moves himself up into 3rd place, and that's a very nice starting position for the Red Bull. Just reading through some of the chats here. Just high temps. L. Patrick saying he messed up. Yemex got invalidated, can't pull a lap in, is screaming confidence. Pit crew annoyance. I don't want to do that. So there it is. So final standings are MLS BR5 on pole position, Burglar 2nd, Charlie 3rd, MW115, last week's race winner, in 4th place, Quarter East in 5th, the American Eatler in 6th, this J in 7th, Cass in 8th place, Hidden Bot, by the way, in 9th, 10 in 10th, L. Patrick in 11th, Yemex in 12th, Easy Level Bot 13th, and Tunnock's Tea-Cake at the back there in 14th place. Someone doing a I'm stupid in the chat. I'm just humming the theme tune to myself now. Definitely not going to get copyrighted. Waiting for players. As we get ready for Bahrain, strategy most likely going to be a medium to hard or hard to medium, as it always is now in the 50% races. So I'm just taking a quick drink. Brilliant. Oh, here we go. And it's going to be... Oh. It's going to be lights out and away we go. Here's MLSBR after an amazing start there. He's got a lot of wheel spin though. Here comes the McLaren, and what a start from MW115 there. He's already up into second place. He's going to go down the inside on the Aston Martin. There's contact. MLSBR ends up going off, and so does Charlie as well. He's been sent to the back. L. Patrick takes the lead in this race. How on earth has he done that? MW115, what a start. Got sandwiched though in between the two guys, and it's all happening at the back. Here's this Jay going to try and go down the inside of Eatler. Eatler going to try and look for the move back, and Burglar, he's been sent to the back of the pack as well, and I'm not sure whether there's damage, whether there was contact. It seemed like there was a big squeeze into turn one, and Tunox TK not in the session anymore, and there's an Alpine going wide. Is Ted going to try and go round the outside of the Alpine, and that could be a good move there if he makes it stick. Here comes Quarter Beast now. He's been sent all the way to the back of the grid. Now it's unfortunate for him, but what a start from L. Patrick. What a start from him as he moves himself all the way up into first place already. Is MW115 going to try and go down the inside? Will he get the move? Really made that move through turn 11, and he's pushed the Ferrari a little bit right. The Ferrari going to go try and go back down the inside through 12. These two still wheel to wheel. It's the Ferrari still going to try and go down the inside here, and he's still alongside the Aston Martin, and the Aston Martin just gets ahead of him in the end. But here comes L. Patrick once again. He's going to try and go back around the outside through the final corner. It's almost contact, but in the end concedes the position. That's brilliant racing already from these guys. And they may be the slowest drivers out of the entire league we've got here, but my God, they've already shown some good racing here in this opening few laps. There was a bit of contact through turn one, but that always happens in any form of racing. Now Patrick going to try and go back down the inside again. He just can't make that move work, and he stays behind the Aston Martin for the moment. Oh, there's a big slide there. I think that was a big slide on the rear. Here comes L. Patrick. He's going to make the move. The Aston Martin going to stick around the outside, and there was a bit of lag there. As the Aston Martin gets the move back on L. Patrick. He's just going to stick behind him for now through this middle sector. Let's see what else is going on at the back there. There's a bit of a gap opened up between Burglar and Hidden Bot. Is this Jay going to go try and get the move on L. Patrick? And there's contact between the Alfa Romeo. The Alfa Romeo also of Cass going to go round. Oh, and they've both locked up into 10. And they've got to be careful when rejoining the track. And they've both rejoined, and Cass definitely going to get a 3-second time penalty for that. He went very wide then out the corner, and it's almost going to go 3 wide here. And oh, L. Patrick got caught on the inside, and there was a bit of contact. I think he's made contact with Charlie, unfortunately. I don't think Charlie's got an end plate anymore, and that was unfortunate there. I don't know if anybody else made contact with him, but he just tried it on the inside there, L. Patrick, but just couldn't get the move work. As I think, did MLS have a collision with him? I'm not quite sure, because here comes both of them, and MLS is dropping quite far back. He's going to have to go down the inside. I'm not sure whether there was contact there or not. Is someone going to be coming into the pits? Yes, in comes Charlie. He was the one who had the damage, and a terrible start for the Aston Martins. MLS is running really slowly. I'm not sure whether he's got some form of damage we can't physically see. As here comes Cordovi. He's going to go down the inside of him. His teammate gets the move done, and I'm just not sure what's happening there with the Aston Martin, as they both have DRS. Is Cordovis going to try and go for a move on MLS? So he's going to have to defend to his teammate, who's also now right behind him. He's going to try and make that move stick there. As Easy Level Bot has left the session. He should hopefully be able to join back. As a hit comes, going to go try and go around the outside there. Might try and make that move work. Couldn't get that move done at the moment. Hopefully these guys can just join back. It is an open session, guys, so you should just be able to join back. It is friends only. Just telling these people it's friends only. Hopefully they are able to join back into the session. And Ted AI at the moment, so is Easy Level Bot. Hopefully they're able to get themselves back in. I'm not sure how to... You can't invite people in this game. It's really weird. I don't quite know why that is. Yeah, just looking now to see it's Eatler on the prowl here as... the moment, MW155 leading this race again. He was last week's race winner. He's currently leading by a far over Cass. And Eatler going to try and make the move on him as Ted's managed to join back. So looks like people can join back now. Yeetmek's getting a 3-second time penalty there. But how unfortunate for Charlie. Just got caught up in that incident. But it's still a long race. Safety cars can and most definitely will happen, I can imagine. Ted should be joining back pretty soon, as Yeetmex is going to get past him. Hopefully Ted will get back in the lobby as soon as possible. Did say join back, so I don't know whether he's been able to get back into a car or not, is the next question. Should be able to. The moment things still stand as MW155 leaving the way, and that looked like that was Eatler getting very much attacked from behind by the McLaren of Burglar. Burglar very close up behind him. Has Ted managed to get back in? No, still not yet. Burglar now going to try and look for a move. He's got DRS available, but he's also, I think he's just deploying a lot of the ERS as well. I can't see anything because it keeps on turning this off. Oh, and he's gone for a double overtake. He's going to go down the inside of both of them. And what a move that is from the McLaren. And here comes Beatler going to try and look for a move back. And then the Alfa Romeo going to try and go back down the inside again. And oh my god, that was an sensational move. But now both cars going to try and look for a move back. Can Cass make the move stick on the inside? And Burglar's still on the outside, and he keeps the position for now. Eatler managed to get past him. Cass not quite. Will stay behind the McLaren for the moment. Will he try it now round the outside? Burglar not giving him the space, and Burglar spinning at the same time, and that is unfortunate for him. Luckily no damage to the car, so he should just be able to get himself back on the road. Ted is back into the car now. Easy Level Bot should be able to also get back in. Unfortunate for Burglar. Gets back past Cordovis though. Cordovis going to have DRS. Now it's up to Burglar. Can he catch up to MLS? Or will he stay behind him? Can he get that 5-second gap back down again? Can he make up the time he lost after that spin? I don't think there was any contact. Not from what I saw anyway. So here comes Cass, he's right on the back of Eatler. He's going to have DRS available. He's got no ERS though. Both drivers trying to charge their battery. They've got no ERS at all. Here comes MLSBR, going to try and go down the inside, and he will get the move done on this J for now. And the Aston Martin moving his way back up the grid, and he's currently back up into 4th place. Eatler and Cass still going wheel to wheel. Is Cass going to try and look for a move back here down into turn 3? Not quite. Turn 4, sorry. Going to try and stick there for the moment. MLS fending off this J for the moment, and he is now within DRS range of the two guys ahead. So this is a 4-way battle currently for second place with Cass. Remember, has a 3-second time penalty, and Cass going to try and go down the inside of Eatler there through turn 8. Is he going to make the move work? He's going to try it on the outside of 9. There's contact, and he gets pushed wide. So MLS going to go down the inside, but then Cass, because he went wide, gets the better exit, but he has no DRS. He's got nothing on the battery. Here comes MLS, going to go down the inside through turn 11, gets the move done. He's just got more battery power in that Aston Martin at the moment, and Cass unable to do anything. Both Alfa Romeos get shunted down, and El Patrick going to try and go around the outside. Now he's on fresh soft tyres, but can't make the move stick. MLS moving his way back up the grid now. There is no ERS at all behind that Red Bull. He has got absolutely nothing. The MLS is the only person who's got lots of battery life. In comes Eatler. He's going to come into the pits. Can MLS keep the position into turn 1? There's going to be a swap there. Looks like that was a team order there, team swap between Cass and this J. So I think there was bit of team orders there as Eatler comes in the pits, comes in for hards. That's very early for hard tyres, but see if it works out for him. As he's going to drop to the back of the pack. It's going to be in some clean air. I think he'll just come out ahead. Easy level bot, even though easy level bot is an AI. But yeah, it comes out ahead of those guys. El Patrick, is he going to make a move? Cass, I think Cass and this J swapped. Oh, and MLS, has he spun? Oh, he has. He's had a big spin. And that is unfortunate for him because he was doing so well up until that point. Now he's moved all the way back down the grid again, and someone's off. I think is that Ted off? Yes, that's Ted off into, don't think into the barriers, I think just into the gravel there. Luckily he's only got the AI behind him, so he shouldn't have too much resistance. Unless Easy Level, oh no, Easy Level Bot's back in now. Oh, and Easy Level Bot going to go down the inside. I think Ted just let him go past. I think Ted just saying, I've got very hot tyres, you go through. And then I'll have a go back at you again. As yeah, some great racing at the moment with these guys. Superb stuff. These two definitely, yeah, made some form of a tactical swap. Let's see if MLS BR5 can make his way back up. He's got Burglar within DRS range. And gaining. His level bot gets past Yemex. Yemex has made a mistake. Let's see if El Patrick into the pit. So he's coming 7 laps soft. So he started the race on those, bearing in mind. So he's coming in. He's coming in for the set of mediums. Now, is he going to try and get those to the end? I'm not quite sure. I'm sure we'll find out. There's a couple of people coming in as well. Yeetmex coming in. That's a wing change for him. Ted coming in as well. No wing change for him, but a very, very slow stop. I don't know whether Ted's ever done the. I hope he's done the pit stops before, but that was a very slow stop there from the Alfa Romeo team. Oh, we've got a. Is that a full? Is that a full safety car? Something's happened. It is. It's a full safety car. No one has crashed. Now, is there someone lost a wing? Ah, I found the culprit. It's Hidden Bot. He has no wing, and I think there is a lot of debris across the track. And I think that has caused a safety car. So now everyone will most likely be coming into the pits. MW155 has boxed. This J is boxed. I can imagine everyone's going to come in. The McLaren decides not to. Interesting. There from Burgley wants the track position. His teammate, however, has come into the pits. So split the strategy. Alfa Romeo double stack, and they've timed that absolutely perfectly there in the Alfa Romeo pit crew. And so have the Aston Martin pit crew. So it's a little bit slow, I think, from the Aston Martins there. Yeah, a little bit slow on that stop, that second stop, but still going to come out within position. Easy level bot, going to make the most of this. moving himself up into 6th place. He's on 8-lap-old hard, so he started the race on those. So he'll be trying to take those to the end. This gets Charlie right back into the mix of things now after his early hiccup that he had. This safety car has proved to be very vital in this race. The 2 McLarens lead. Bergler, 8-lap-old mediums. He's decided to stay out. Teammate behind him, MW155. Pit for hard tyres. Right up behind his teammate. McLaren's currently leading this race. Down from there. Everybody else on fresh hards. He's got a bot on 8-lap-old mediums. Fresh hards for Quarter Beast. And everyone else behind is either pit 2 laps before, remember, the safety car for hards. So he would have benefited slightly from that. Everyone pitting and then him coming in, or him staying out. But Tunnock's TK AI, so everyone will get past him as swiftly as possible. But these guys all pretty much pitting at some point. And yeah, they'll be able to nice and easy catch up to the back of the pack. And most likely we'll have the safety car in at the end of the next lap. See how I have to say what's going to happen. Bit of a mix in tyres. A couple of people stayed out. A couple of people came in. Interesting. Everyone on the mediums. All the hards, though, currently at the moment. So I have to see what will happen. Everyone hopefully should be getting towards the back of the pack. Ted's the furthest away. The back of the pack there. As he will most likely catch up before the end of the lap. So we can get the restart underway. Imagine, yeah, just waiting on Ted to join the back of the pack, and then everyone will be here. As Ted has now joined the back of the pack, just in time actually, because I can imagine now the safety car will come in. Yep, there it is, safety car in this lap. I was correct, Mundo. So we can get racing once again. So there'll be a limiter on for the leader to stay under that limiter. Well, the game will limit the throttle to space the pack out from the safety car. And once the pack is spaced out enough, then we can get underway and racing. So once that safety car comes in, and they have gone now. So all sorts is happening. Looks like Cass already going to try and make the move in the Aston Martin. Couldn't go for it there. It looks like the 2 McLarens are going to try and scrap into turn 1. It's going to be MW155 down the inside. Charlie, oh, he's coming to the pits. He's manually retired in the pit lane. And that's all sorts happening in the back there. Yemex has gone towards the back of the grid. He's going to try and look around the outside. He's been forced off the track. He's gone very wide across there. East level bot, I think, may have been the instigator of that. It's hidden bot. It's going to go down the inside. There's all sorts happening at the moment. As I don't know what's happening to Eatler here. He manages to keep the position for now, and it seems an okay start so far. As Yemex thought he was going to go for a move there. Couldn't quite go there. We'll just ignore Tunnock's TK. He most likely will just be falling towards the back of the grid once everybody gets past him. I don't know. He's level bot. I think maybe in the instigator of that push, as El Patrick has gone wide, and that's allowed Hidden Bot to get through, and Court of East. These two getting through. And pretty much the order stays the same. This J getting past MW155, then split the two McLarens at the moment, and he's got the Dutchman and the Cass right behind him as well. As Max, as he had a spin, he's had an off. Yellow flag. Any damage to the Ferrari? No, he's had a spin though, but no damage. So we'll carry on as normal. Cass right up behind MW here. He's going to have ERS. Both drivers going to have ERS available. Cass though going to have a bit of that slipstream, bit of the old-fashioned overtaking system. Will he go for a move into turn one? He might try it now as he's going to lunge it down the inside. There's a bit of contact. He pushes the McLaren wide, but he gets the move done. There was a bit of a shove there, possibly forcing another car off track, but it was hard racing. Cass moving himself up into third place, taking no prisoners, and he's like, I need to stick with my teammate here, and let's attack Burglar all at once. And I'm going to take a quick drink because I am thirsty. Easy level bot has boxed. I think that could have been for a fresh wing, potentially. It's Ted and Newtmax having a bit of a tussle back here. Oh, someone's round. El Patrick's round. And yeah, in the end, Umex back up into points positions. Everyone with a penalty, only with 3 seconds for the time being. So, no one with loads of penalties at the moment. Just having a look on some battles for you guys. As, yeah, this battle heating up here. MW155 doesn't seem like he's getting those hard tyres quite into the window at the moment. He's just struggling a little bit compared to the guys around him. He's going to have the furious Aston Martin of MLS behind him. The man who's had an up and down race. He's been all over the place on the grid. Can he look for a move? He's going to shunt to the outside. MLS looked like he was going to look for a move on Cass. Then MLS going to go back down the inside. MW looked like he was going to look for a move on Cass, but then MLS back around the outside gets the move done around the outside. That was a very nice move there from the Aston Martin. He's back up into 4th place, and now can he keep himself up here in this race? Everyone only made 1 stop so far in this race, apart from the leader, and also Tunnock's TK, but 1 stop for everyone who is currently still racing so far. Umex picks up another 3-second time penalty, so he's the person to get 6 seconds so far. And MLS right up behind Cass. Can he get the move done into 11? I think he's just a bit too far away at the moment to look for that. And yeah, he's not going to quite get the move at the moment. He'll probably wait until turn 1 to get that move done, and then he's on a hunt again for the next Alfa Romeo once he clears this one. As down the back straight they go. Remember, no DRS on this back straight. No, it's quite long. No DRS here. So, oh, and that was not good from MLS at all. And yeah, he shunted the back of the Alfa Romeo. And that's put Court of East right in the middle of it now. Here comes Court of East. He's going to try and look for a move. He's going to swerve to the inside. Down the inside goes Court of East. Is he going to brake too late? He's gone very deep, but he gets the move done. And the Aston Martin back up, and Cass picks up a 3-second time, but he cut that corner very tightly there. Both drivers, actually no, only one driver going to have DRS. It's going to be Cass. I don't know, MLS just into the back of the Alfa Romeo. I don't quite know what he's doing. MW into the pits as well. And Ted, I think, with another off. Yellow flags there. Just MLS, just too hot to handle. He needs to just calm himself down and just get himself back into this race. So, just looking at the moment now to see who is going to be next in terms of battles. It's between these two guys, Eatler and Hidden Bot. As these two within a second of each other at the moment. Both, I believe, on just 3 seconds. Yeah, just 3 seconds of time penalties for the both of them at the moment. Hidden Bot, though, has a chance of getting past the Red Bull. A little bit of a slide on the rear out the final corner, but he's going to have DRS available. He's not got much ERS, but neither does Eatler. He's going to possibly go for a move into turn 1. I think he may be a bit too far back, and is a bit too far back. He'll stay behind the Red Bull for the time being. These two still going to battle away though. Quarter of East and Cass still very close. Quarter of East has gone very deep. Cass is going to get right on the back of him now though. Right up behind the Aston Martin. Someone's had a spin. It's Hidden Bot has had a spin. The Williams. And he's going to have Yeetmex go around the outside of him through turn 9 down into turn 10. Oh, and he just got the bottomed out on that curb there. Sent him to no man's land. Burglar still in the lead with 14 laps on those medium tyres. When will he box and where will he come out is the next set of questions. His teammate quite far behind. Possibly hoping for another safety car, I reckon his teammate will be. Maybe Burglar hoping for another safety car as well. That's what those guys will be banking on. Only been one safety car in this race. It's from the damage from Hidden Bot, I believe. Debris across the track caused the full safety car to be deployed. Oh, there's contact there, and there's big contact between the Aston Martin and the Alfa Romeo. I don't know whether the Alfa Romeo, I don't know whether it was just lag or whether it was contact. Not quite sure, but the Alfa Romeo gets past, and Quarter Beast looked like he was going for a big lunge there. Couldn't quite make it work. MW155 puts in the fastest lap of the race at 1:31.9, but still all the way down in 11th place. Last week's race winner. Oh, and that's a big lunge there from Quarter East. I thought he was going to go for the move. Definitely not going to try it down here. Cass has got a 10-second time penalty, and he's gone off into the wall. That's a big crash down into turn 10, and that is going to be a full safety car. Exactly what Burglar was waiting for. And I think he just locked up. I think he locked the car up, lost it, and straight into the wall. I think he got stuck on that outside curb, and exactly what Zexify mentioned before, the curbs are deadly, and indeed they are, especially that one on the outside of the entry of turn 10 is an absolute killer curb on this track, and it has proved costly for Cass, who was running a brilliant race up until then, and he is out of this race. So this J will take the lead. Burglar into the pits. Now where does he come out? He's got basically a free pit stop handed to him. Let's see where he will come out of the pits here. He could potentially come out just ahead. I think he will come out just ahead of Yeetmex and Hidden Bot, and he does. Ooh, just about. I don't know who actually got the position. Was it Yeetmex? It was Yeetmex. So he's slotted in between the Williams and the Ferrari there. Yeetmex just getting ahead of him on track, and that was crucial actually for the Ferrari there. Not very good for Burglar. Not what he would have wanted. A few people into the pits. MLS into the pits. He gets saved by the safety car again. He's going to go onto a fresh set of soft tyres. Now that's going to be interesting if he can get those to the end. Looking at the state of the track, I mean looking at the state of where the cars are, most likely we ain't going to have a safety car. Well, a safety car being roughly end of next lap. So lap 17, end of lap 18, still have to go at least 10 laps plus 2 laps of safety car. So It's going to be tight for him. It's going to be tight for the Aston Martin, but he's got to risk something. And he's risking it all here. MW155 stays out on those soft tyres. Very interesting from him to stay out on those. He feels he can take them longer. Let's see if he's able to. So person at the moment, the longest serving tyres, Eatler, 10-lap-old hards, but he's got 2 guys right behind him on 9-lap-old mediums. So them guys probably roughly about the same. Maybe these guys a little bit more wear because they're on the medium tyres compared to the hards. But nevertheless, could see some racing here. Yeet makes 6 seconds of time penalties. He's the only person on track at the moment with 6 seconds. He's level bot with for 5 seconds, and we can serve that in the pit lane. He hasn't boxed yet, so I think he does have an opportunity here to box if he wants to. If not, he may stay out on those hards. Only 11 laps old, so they can go quite far, the hards, in this game. So he may just opt to stay out on those. MW155 comes into the pits. He opts for the hards. Now, they're older hards, and I think what he's gone there is he said, I'm not going to get to the end of the race on those softs. So you're going to have to put me back on another set of tyres. Doesn't lose much for that. Very cold tyres, though, and he's probably flat spotted them already coming out of turn 1 there. But yeah, delirium here. As we've got a safety car deployed with about 11 laps of racing, which will be at the end of this lap. 11 laps of racing to go in this race. May seem like a lot, but it will fly over. Fly over very, very quickly. There's all sorts happening here under the safety car. These guys need to be careful what they're doing, and I can imagine Easy Level Bot catches up. We may get the safety car in at the end of this lap. If not, another lap will be awarded. I don't think it... we might not. I have a feeling it may come in the end of this lap. Is it going to come in? Not quite. We could get a late call. Yes, it is. It's a very late call. It's a very, very late call. That is going to require a lot of slowing down from the leader. Everyone better make sure they're properly prepared for that, because we're not going to be able to go until quite late here. Yeah, let's have to go very slowly there as this Jay, to make sure he's far enough back from the safety car. And he can go quite early, I can imagine. Safety car should be in, so he should be able to go now, and he has done. He's gotten away nicely. He's pulled himself a lovely gap to the cars behind. L. Patrick, can he do what he did off the start and get a brilliant start? MW155 has got ahead of Ted. Ted's had an awful start. He's been caught napping. Here comes MW115. MLS might try it around the outside. Then MW and Hiddenbot going to go wheel to wheel. MLS going to try it now on the inside. There's contact between them two. Oh, and there's an Aston Martin going off, and I don't know whether he's in the wall. I don't know whether there's damage there. There's lots of damage there for the Aston Martins. L. Patrick keeps ahead of Eatler for the moment. He's going to stay in 3rd place. Oh, and that's someone spinning around as well as Yeetmech spinning. He's lost the car as well. And there's also someone else over there. That was Hiddenbot off there. Easy Level Bot going to go down the inside of him. And Easy Level Bot somehow back up into 8th place there. As Hiddenbot might try and go for a move. He's going to try it down the inside of turn 9 into 10. He's going to hold it on the inside. East Level Bot's still there. There's a bit of contact, but I think East Level Bot may keep the position. Hidden Bot going to stay on the inside, and in the end concedes the position to the Alpine. And the two current McLarens right next to each other again. This time Burglar on the freshest tyres out of the front 4. He has a chance, him or his teammate, of winning this race if they can just keep the cars in check and not get into any silly business. This J, though, pulling away quite significantly from Court of East there. Burglar on the back of Eatler. Bergler on 3-lap-old hards. Eatler 13-lap-old hards. And it's very close here between these guys as someone's come into the pits and has manually retired the car, retired from this session. MLS BR5 manually retiring here. Thought there was an overtake there. It's very, very close between these guys. I think the problem you're finding is at the moment is everyone just stuck in a train. I don't think L. Patrick can get close enough to the Aston Martin. He's gone very deep though. This could open up an opportunity for the Red Bull of Eatler. Will he look for a move here on the Ferrari? Might try it down the inside. Will he go for a lunge? Not quite there at the moment. He's just going to stick behind the Ferrari for the time being. The Red Bull and the Ferrari battling so much in real life recently, and we're seeing a little tussle here at the top of the field. It's these guys so close together. Someone is going to have to break the pack up, and that's either going to be a lunge or someone just getting a better corner out, better corner exit than the other, like this here that Bergler may have had on the Red Bull, and he has done. He's got a lot more in terms of that straight line speed. He's deploying every single bit of ERS he can. He's in the slipstream. He's going to go down the inside, and he gets the move where his McLaren teammate's going to try and follow, but he can't make the move stick there either. His McLaren teammate may try it though, back up into turn 4, but not quite, because Bergler with DRS of his own. That is just going to be the position for now. There's someone off again, Ted off again at the back there. Don't know if there's any damage for him. So at some point, Bergler is going to try and make the move work. And the two McLarens now really tussling to get past. We've only got about 9 laps in total of racing, and he's going to go down the inside here. Berkeley's had a brilliant exit. He's going to have the DRS. They've both got DRS though. As someone's spinning around, that's Eatler spinning. So MW is like, oh, thank you, I'll take that position for free. And Bergler past L. Patrick up into the podium position, and now he's going to hunt down Court of East here in this race. Let's see if he can get past the Aston Martin, and then got it closed down a 4.9 second gap, 5 second gap nearly, to the leading Dutchman of this J in the in the Alfa Romeo. Oh, and Court of East has had a poor exit. This could be the chance of Bergler now. He's had a poor exit. He's got DRS available to him. Can Bergler look for the move, or will he try and attempt down into turn 4? Here comes MW. Is he going to try and go down the inside? And he will make the move work. Gets past the Ferrari of L. Patrick up into 4th place. L. Patrick over brilliant exit. He's been cut off there, but he's going to try and look for the move now. He's going to try and go down around the outside. Can he make the move stick here around the outside of turn 4? And he's not going to get the move work, and MW just going to keep the position there. Sticks in 4th place now, the McLaren. Bergler unable to get past Court of East into turn 4, but Court of East had a poor exit. Here comes Bergler. Will he try it round the outside here? And he's not going to go for the move, and that was a slight nudge there on the rear, but he's going to try and go for the switchback, and this time he's going to have DRS. He's got a lot available. Hasn't got much ERS in his bank though. He needs to just save a bit of that ERS up though. You can see him saving that red flashing light. Means ERS is being saved. Al Patrick, I think, must have made a mistake. He's dropped back behind Easy Level Bot. Now Easy Level Bot somehow back into this race. Bergler has to find a way through now. This is his only way. Yemex with another spin. He's had another off. And not the best of exits out the final corner for the McLaren. He's just got nothing in the bank in terms of ERS. He can't deploy anything to get close. He needs to save. Save in an attack is his best option. I understand he wants to get past, but in the moment he's not going to be able to do that without a bit of ERS. Try and save through this middle sector if he can. He's on fresher tyres. He's got the fresher tyres. He can just save. Sit there. Save a bit of that ERS. Get the move done. Could possibly be a desperate attempt to try and get past the Aston Martin. Just stay close behind him through here, then go for the move. That's definitely what I would do in this situation. He's going to try and get the switchback. Try and get the exit out of 10. That's the best way to go about it. Again, he's not going to be close enough here. Is the McLaren, and he just can't get past. And he's got a little bit of ERS in the tank now, but nothing extreme, nothing to really propel him past that Aston Martin. He needs a good exit. Needs a good exit out this final corner. Car's much easier to follow, and Cordovis has made a mistake through 13 there. This could be the opportunity that the McLaren needs. He's gone deep just to try and get that exit. He's going to have the exit. He's going to deploy every single bit of ERS he can, but is he going to get close enough? Cordovis is going to hold him at bay. There's a lot of swerving. Will he try and go down round the outside here? Is he going to make the move stick? No, he can't. He's going to stick a nose on the inside. Can't make the move work again. Now will he try and into turn 4? These guys battling so hard. And you just, again, can't find a way through. Oh, and he's gone into the back of the Aston Martin. And here comes his teammate. His teammate smartly goes, no, actually, I'm not going to try and... I'm going to try and fight that for now. Just going to stick behind my McLaren teammate. Don't know whether Burglar's got damage now because of that. Whether it was just a little nudge he got away with. MW doing the right thing. Saving a bit of that ERS. He's not going to get close enough again here. Just... Patrick with a 3-second time penalty. That makes him up to 6 seconds now. He's very close up behind Hiddenbot, actually, so that could be another battle on our hands there. Here we go. This is the exit that I needed. This is the exit that Burglar needed. He's going to try and look for a move now. Will he swerve to the inside? No, the Aston Martin, he's saving ERS as well. No one has got any ERS, and that is a big lunge there. Late braking from the Aston Martin. He's going to go round the outside, and he gets the move done, and that was a brilliant move there from Burglar in the McLaren, and he gets the move on the Aston of Cordovis. Cordovis now going to try and go back round the outside. Will he make the move? Well, no, he can't. Here comes MW155, and here's like, thank you very much. I'll take that position as well. And both McLarens now up into the podium places, back at the top where they were not too many laps ago before that safety car. And both of them now want to hunt down the final Alfa Romeo left in this race. So Emacs puts in the fastest lap of the session. 7.8 second gap between the two of them. Can Burglar get that gap down, or is this J just too fast for him? Eatler with another 3-second time penalty to his name. He's also now on 6 seconds. And Burglar already pulled out a second gap. That's someone off. That's Eatler off. Don't know if there's any damage for him. Yeah, there is wing damage. Right end plate, that looks like. So, yeah, he's going to have to. But here comes Cordovis. DRS stuff also for MW. He managed to get back into the DRS of his teammate. But here comes Cordovis. Now, MW's going to have to defend. Cordovis going to try and go round the outside of his Aston Martin. McLaren parks himself very nicely, though, on the inside. And Burglar has pulled up a bit more of a comfortable gap for himself there. Yeah, just getting just over a second between these guys now. He's got fresher tyres than the both of them. As someone's coming to the pits. Eatler into the pits. He'll definitely be going for fastest lap. Taking that off of Yeetmex. He's going to have a little tussle with Yeetmex out of the pit lane, actually. These two could be very close. Coming down into turn 1. Not quite. Eatler just going to stick behind him. So going to see a little tussle between them two. My eyes are on the current battle for what is going to be a podium position here in this race between Burglar, MW155, and Court of East. The two McLarens and the Aston Martin. That Aston Martin must be feeling pretty vulnerable right now in terms of he's got two Aston Martins to fight against, and he's currently on his own doing it. His teammate no longer in this race, so he's got some fighting to do. And Yemex made a mistake, and that was very nice and easy for Eatler to make that move there. Lap 27 out of 29 now in this race. MW keeping with his teammate Court of East, just unable to do anything, just stuck in this train of cars. He's got the most tyre wear out of the rest of the top, actually apart from the leader, both on the same lap, all tyres. Miss J making an advantage, stayed out on that safety car, made an advantage of this in this race, and currently still leading this race comfortably by 7.8 seconds. Yeah, doing very well at the moment. Are we going to see any final overtakes in these final moments, which will be coming round to what will be the penultimate lap in this race? Lap 28. Got to complete 28, and then 29 will be the final lap in here around the Bahrain International Circuit in the night sky in the desert. As MW, he's got DRS, but he just fell out of it. So if Burglar can get away from him, now Burglar might be thinking, let me try and just keep him. Ooh, L. Patrick, I think, made a mistake, and that's allowed Ted to get ahead of him. Ted up into 7th place. Just interesting, yeah. I think maybe Burglar going, actually, let me just keep my McLaren teammate on the podium. Keep within that sort of, that 1 second. I think he went, I'm not going to be able to catch the leader. So let me try and keep my teammate on the podium, and I think that's what he's doing right now, keeping him within that DRS. Just about within that DRS though, very, very close between them guys. Someone off at the back again, is that Yeetmex? Yeah, Yeetmex off at the back again. As did Eatler get the fastest lap in the end? I don't know whether he did. No, it's still held by Yeetmex. Eatler might go for that lap now once his tyres are kind of in range. Here comes L. Patrick. Eatler down the inside of L. Patrick. He gets the move done. Patrick not having the best of times here. He's moved all the way towards the back of the grid. Out of a set, MW out of DRS. There on the straight. Is he going to have DRS? He just does. Just within DRS range there. Court of East going to have DRS. He's got nothing in the tank though in terms of ERS. No ERS at all for Court of East. He's completely ran out. Nothing left in that battery. And his teammate, I don't think he's going to have DRS again. He somehow has DRS again. I don't really know. McLaren's doing very well there. This is the only current battery we've got on track at the moment. The battle for second place between Burglar, MW155 and Court of East. The battle for the podium. 2 podium positions. That's unless something happens to this man, but I don't think it will. He's drove a superb race. He's kept himself out of trouble. And it didn't necessarily qualify in the best position, but kept himself out of trouble, made use of the strategy. did very well in terms of picking when and when not to pit. And picking when to pit under the safety car and when not. He's done very, very well there in that aspect. He's drove a good race, pulled off some good overtakes, getting himself up towards the top of the grid, but he's going to round the final corner now. And it's going to be this Jay who's going to take the win here in Bahrain, here in Tier 3. Going to come across the line. Burglar in the end will take second place. MW155 after a roller coaster of a race will take third place. Corner East, a valiant effort from him. I don't think he should be too disappointed with that. His first race here in Tier 3, he's pulled off a fourth place there in the Aston Martin. Easy level bot from absolutely out of nowhere. The safety car saving him. It's pulled off a fifth place in that Alpine. He'll be happy with that. Hidden bot in sixth place. Ted pulling out a seventh in the end. After he's had so many troubles in this race. But nevertheless, he'll round the final corner himself. And he will take what is going to be seventh place in this race. Eatler, he's had some troubles. He was quick though today. He definitely was quick. I think he deserved to be higher up there in that Red Bull, but nevertheless, he'll take an 8th place here. Take some points away. Tunnock's Tea Cake, he will take 9th, but he's not even in the race, so yeah, he will not be getting any points. And here come the two Ferraris in a little battle towards the end of the line. And didn't know across the line there. I thought we were going to have... Oh, one of them's got a puncture. Oh, so that's what happened to him. He had a puncture. Yeah, well done to Easy Level Bob. Brilliant combat there. Front right puncture for L. Patrick. I don't quite know where he got that from, but what a crazy race. Well done, this Jay. On the win there. Here in Bahrain in Tier 3 in round 2. And that is it. There is your podium. This Jay takes the win here with Burglar in second and MW155 in third place. He will most likely still be leading the championship. Nevertheless, two McLarens on the podium. That's what they will want for the constructors. But it's an Alfa Romeo on top today. His teammate definitely should have deserved to be up there as well. The other Alfa Romeo of Cass. There it is in the end. There's the rest of your grid there. And there's your three drivers who DNF from this race. Manually, all three manually retired in the pit lane. Tunnock's Teak. Oh no, sorry, Cass had the big crash down at turn 10. The other two manually retired. Tunnock's TK was an AI, so he will not get the points position there. The points in the position, but nevertheless, there it is. Yeah, he's about 13th to 5th there. Brilliant start from him. 7th to 1st for this Jay. I told you he didn't qualify high, but Burglar stayed where he was. So he's done brilliant there to keep that position. Unlucky for some guys, but there's always next week. Plenty of rounds left here in this race. In this season. But yes, off to next, we will be in Spain for next week. 29th of August? Wait. 29th. No, we won't be. Not next week. Next week, there will be a break week. Then, after that week, there will be a... welcome, Court of East. Hello. Just saying, mate, you drove a brilliant race. I don't think you should be too hard done by. You didn't get a podium there because you did really well to get 4th place. Yeah, break week next week. Then back in it again with the Spanish Grand Prix across all 3 tiers, and then the week after will be the first sprint race here in NRL this season in at Imola. So yeah, make sure you tune in for them. 3 sprint races across the season, and that will be the first sprint race format. And luckily the game actually has a sprint race format now that you can but yes, the game has its own sprint race format that you can do now in the lobbies, so brilliant stuff. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you all next time.